What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and I actually have a pretty important topic to talk about, and it honestly fucking sucks. So what we're gonna do is I actually vlogged a few days ago before this whole virus thing took over the world and our country got put on a national shutdown. So I'm gonna play that vlog because I'm pretty hyped up about it. It's just a regular high carb day, and I hit a really good bench. It wasn't a bench PR. I'm just really happy with how it moved, considering I tore my chest last year. I'm really back up there in the benches, so I hope you like this. I think it's only a 3-minute vlog, and please stick tuned to the end of this video because I have a huge problem that I have to deal with.
Coming your way. Boom, boom. Ready for the man that's marked with a K.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, and I wanted to keep this video as raw as possible because today we have a high carb day. So we're going to be consuming around 3,000 calories. So stoked for that because I've been really hungry lately. I'm going to go take my weight. We're gonna make a shake, and then we're gonna go do 45 minutes of cardio. I'm gonna do it in the gym today, just because I only have a spin bike here, and I don't want to like stress out my legs very much. So if we can go to the gym, just do a light walk on the treadmill, it'll be a lot better. I don't set an alarm on Mondays because I just like to sleep until when I get up, and it also helps my body stay rested because I don't sleep much during the week. I just have a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, so Mondays is kind of my nice day. Stoked for this meal. It's like 11:30, and this is what we got. So we have 60 grams of oats with 100 grams of blueberries and strawberries mixed together. Like not 100 grams, like 50 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of strawberries. We have 2 slices of toast with 15 grams of sugar-free jam on the top. We have 250 grams of egg whites, 1 egg, and ketchup. I don't even eat ketchup on the low days, so this is literally amazing. I'm going to put the 28 grams, so let's just round it to 30 grams of natural peanut butter. We have 175 grams rice and 160 grams of chicken breast. Feeling really good today. I haven't had calories like this in a while, so we're gonna plow this meal down. I was gonna go to Bayshore, but I'm actually feeling like kind of tired, so I probably am gonna eat this, take a nap, wake up, do some work on my laptop, and I will see you guys for our pre-workout meal 3, and then we'll start getting excited. So let's go. So I forgot to film my pre-workout meal. It was actually the exact same as last meal, peanut butter, chicken, and rice. That's one of my favorite go-tos. I also had 2 Tim Hortons muffins, and we off to the bench. So this is what it looked like. Yeah, 435 was moving like a breeze. I know that 500 is definitely in the tank again. That's what I tore my chest on last year. But this is my problem. And the title of this video is basically, do I risk it all? Because this is what I'm dealing with right now. Obviously, you guys know about this national quarantine thing, and I do think it's necessary, so don't get me wrong. The coronavirus is definitely something serious, and it's definitely not something to fuck around with. Would I really be like affected by it that much? No, I get a bad cold, but my parents are old, guys. Like, I'm 22, but my mom and dad are like 61 and 64, I think. They're like in an elderly state. Like, they're not the healthiest, so I'm trying to look out for them as well. Now, I've been prepping since I think it was January 16. So I've been prepping for almost, let's just say, 3 months. That means I've been on drugs. I've been dieting. My weight this week was 214, so I'm down just over 12 pounds. I've been dying to find out that I can now not cross a U.S. border unless I'm a U.S. citizen. The biggest powerlifting meet in the world, Kearns, is in the United States of America. And currently, I can't get there. And that's where I'm faced with this problem. Now, a lot of you guys know I don't take drugs for any other reason but to try to become the best in the world and just really perform at the greatest. That's why I do one cycle a year. I also have to make 198. So for me to do several cycles in a year is just counterproductive because it's hard enough for me to make 198 as it is. I don't need an off-season cycle to put on size. I'm trying to keep my size exactly the way it is. Like a lot of people are like, you're so big. I'm like, yeah, but imagine if I could actually try to be big. Be crazy. After I break the all-time world record at 198, I will move up to 220 and fill out a 220 class very nicely, but I need to break that all-time world record at 198. What I'm faced with right now is, do I cut my losses like the show is not happening, come off drugs? Obviously, you guys watched my last video. Thank you so much for the support on it. I have a little bit of gyno. As everybody knows, if your gyno solidifies, it's going to be stuck there forever. I've only had gyno for 2 weeks. So if I were to come off all drugs right now, do a proper PCT, all my hormones will go right back into check. This gyno probably will be gone within 2 to 3 weeks. And I can just cut my losses, come clean, stay off for like the next 4, 5, 6 months, however long it takes for this corona thing to blow over, and I'm sure there's going to be a meet in the fall that I can prep to. That's my option number 1. Option number 2 is that they end up lifting this travel ban like right before I leave for the show, and then I did all this prepping and came off all these drugs for nothing. Everyone says a lot can happen in 2 to 3 weeks. So do I continue on the drugs, risking having gyno forever until I get the surgery? Continue prepping? Like I'm eating on some days 1,200 calories a day to try to make 198. Just on April 20th or a certain day, this travel ban not be gone and I actually cannot go and compete. That's the position that I'm put at. As a lot of you guys know, I'm only 22. I do have years and years ahead of me. But this is a huge decision for me, guys. Like in the last video, it was just like very set in stone, right? It was like, you're going to go, you're going to compete, you're going to win, you're going to get the prize money. It's straightforward. It was all worth it. But right now, I could continue to put my body through all of this. And there, one, might not even be a competition because currently you're not even allowed to have an event over 50 people. 2, I can't even get over the US border. Or 3, I continue prepping like everything's normal. I do have a gym to train at, so that's not a big deal. And then April 16th, they lift the travel ban. I go, compete, and win. The biggest thing that I fear right now is that I'm going to call it quits, come off all the drugs, just kind of live like a normal life, start to get healthy, and then like April 10 or 12, 10 days before I was supposed to leave, they lift the travel ban, and then I'll regret that decision. Or I could stay on, keep pushing my body to its limits, keep pushing my lifts to the limits, and then I end up having no competition to compete in. So that's where we're at this week, guys. Just wanted to show you where my head is. But obviously, a lot of you guys do not have gyms to train at. And unfortunately, I don't have an answer to you. This is a 12-week prep. This is a 12-week peaking program with Mark Plummer, former world champion and soon-to-be all-time world record holder. And I honestly don't have an answer for you right now. I hope last week you got all your lifts in before your gyms closed. This week, we're going to take a deload. I actually hurt my hamstring last Friday deadlifting. I'll actually play that clip right now. standing too far away from the bar. I locked out my legs too quickly and I strained my hamstring slightly. So I was personally going to take this week off the gym anyways. So what we're going to do this week, guys, is we're just going to take a deload. Just do some outdoor cardio, go for a hike, do some light dumbbell work at home, light band work at home, and over the next week I'm going to talk to some friends. I'm also going to collab with a video with my coach, Jay Nera. He's a powerlifting legend. We're going to give you guys an alternative solution on how we should proceed continuing this prep. Given that I'm going to continue prep, I may have to do the same thing as well. Obviously, a lot of us are going to have to alter our training, alter everything to peak now. A lot of people don't have a gym. I don't have Good Life anymore. My body's not open. Our powerlifting gym is limited. The gym I have to train at is basically at work. I work part-time at a fitness equipment store. Standing too far away from the bar. I locked out my legs too quickly and I strained my hamstring slightly. So I was personally going to take this week off the gym anyways. So what we're going to do this week, guys, is we're just going to take a deload. Just do some outdoor cardio, go for a hike, do some light dumbbell work at home, light band work at home, and over the next week I'm going to talk to some friends. I'm also going to collab with a video with my coach, Jay Nera. He's a powerlifting legend. We're going to give you guys an alternative solution on how we should proceed continuing this prep. Given that I'm going to continue prep, I may have to do the same thing as well. Obviously, a lot of us are going to have to alter our training, alter everything to peak now. A lot of people don't have a gym. I don't have Good Life anymore. My body's not open. Our powerlifting gym is limited. The gym I have to train at is basically at work. I work at a fitness equipment store, and we actually have racks and plates and bumper plates. And they gave us an okay to actually train in our showroom floor, so I can train there. I got very lucky because a lot of people don't have that option. So just take this week to relax. Please stay on your diet though. That's the biggest thing, guys, is I could take 2 weeks off and not touch a weight, not do anything. And then if I kept my diet 100%, I kept my mentality 100%, and I still stayed active, I could come back after that 2 weeks and nail weights. I mean, we've been frying your central nervous system. So at least for this week, let's take some downtime. Let's regroup. This thing is changing by the day, so we're going to see what's going to happen and continue from there. Thank you guys so much for all the support on these videos so far. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear what you think about my problem in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe because we have new videos every Wednesday. Obviously, we couldn't get a dope-ass edit in here because the gym is closed. And I actually filmed that bench video before all the gyms closed and before we went into national quarantine. So we're going to have to be getting creative with these videos. I also have a video coming out with my girlfriend on how steroids affected the relationship. I know the last video I did got tons of views and probably from a lot of dudes, but let's talk about it from a girl's perspective. How did my steroid use affect my girlfriend and affect our relationship? So if you want to see that video, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 5:30.